Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I have 3 replays for you in the T34 Calliope, which is the tier 6 American premium tank that came out on the Resolutions reward. So basically the start of the new season, we've got this tank given to us, and I'll just go into the webpage of WOT Tanks Console and we can sort of look at what you get basically for the different stages that you completed last year in the seasons. Okay, so we can see here, so basically just to go into it, we had obviously the Resolutions season last year. So it was a year event of basically completing all the seasons throughout the year. You would get the T34 Calliope at the end of it. Now, if you completed all the seasons, then great. You'll get the tank, and we'll look at that. But if you didn't, don't feel like you missed out. You can still get it. It is available in the garage for gold. So if you just completed one season last year, it will be available for 3,500 gold. You get the tank, you get the emblem, and you get the Resolutions 1 camo set. So you'll get that along with this, this emblem, I guess. Second, again, if you completed 2 seasons, same setup basically, but I think you get 2 emblems. Third one, same again, but with more, and you can see obviously you get more percentage off of purchasing a tank, so it becomes cheaper. 4 completed seasons, only 850 gold. However, if you completed 5 seasons, then you get 100% off, so it's in your garage for free, and you get 6 emblems with 3 camo sets of the Resolution, so this one here, and then your 6 completed seasons, you get your Resolutions medal, you get the tank for free, obviously, 6 emblems, 3 camo sets, and then you get this camo set here as well. It's Grand Slam 2023 camo set. So that's basically what you get for completing the season. So just before obviously I get into the stats and everything, I just wanted to, there's a couple of points I wanted to make, which, if I'm honest, kind of annoyed me, and I think it's worth pointing out. So basically, you can see on the screen, this is what came up on Thursday. So not Tuesday, Thursday. This pops up on the screen, which is great, but I don't really get why it wasn't introduced on Tuesday. It's a small thing, I know, but again, it's just I kind of don't really get how where Wargaming are going with we'd spent all year trying to earn this. A lot of people are excited about this tank, and we're looking forward to playing it. And I just think it was a bit underwhelming, really, the announcement of it. Get this pop up on Thursday and not Tuesday. So a bit poor Wargaming, really, for not bringing that in on Tuesday. I mean, it's not really a big thing, but I just think they kind of missed the trick by not presenting it a little bit better and actually on time, on the Tuesday as opposed to the Thursday when we sort of already got it, already played it, and was already aware of it. So yeah, that's probably my first gripe. My second gripe is this, really nice looking camo skin that you can get for the Calliope. My gripe is it's 3,500 gold, and that's just ridiculous. I'm sorry, but for a tier 6 tank, that is a ridiculous amount of money for a skin. The skin does look quite good, I must admit, but for 3,500 gold, that's just not worth it. And if I'm honest, I didn't buy this skin. and I probably won't buy the skin, to be fair, even when it's in the sale, just because I'm probably not going to play this tank that much, to be fair. So for 3,500 gold though, come on, that's just ridiculous. I'm sorry, but and I've just actually looked on the the tank screen in the premium section on my console. I'm just for an example, I could pick up the Swedish premium tier 6 medium, the STRV M/42-57 for 3,700 gold. So why am I going to spend 3,500 gold on a skin when I could add a little bit more gold and buy a tank for that amount? Just makes no sense. Just really doesn't make no sense. I'm sorry, it's just absurd. But anyway, that's my gripe. So I just wanted to get that out there. I think we need to be. I think it's just worth being transparent, really. I don't think the camo is. I don't think the skin is worth that amount of money, that amount of gold. That's over £10 really for a skin. For a tier 6, which I just don't think that's worth it. But if you want to get anything that's cool and you're gonna play the Calliope a lot, then go for it. But in my view, I don't think that's worth it at all. But anyway, guys, we'll get into the stats now. Okay, so let's get into the stats, and you can see top forward speed is 52.80 kilometers an hour, reverse speed of 19.80. Internal fire chance is 20%, 850 hit points, and you have view range of 478 meters. So your main gun is your 75mm gun, and you've got 10 degrees of gun depression. You've got 2.43 reload time with 0.29 accuracy and a 1.84 aiming time, aiming time, sorry. AP and APCR as your shell types with HE. Your penetration values, you've got 117mm pen on your standard with 159 on your premium. Armor damage about 110. And your ammo speed is about 682 and 815 on your premium. Looking at the premium bonus, you've got 122 silver bonus for 135 tank XP. And your rocket launcher, you've got 12.15 second reload time. Accuracy is 0.49 with aiming time in 2.76 seconds. You've got 6 shots per clip with an intra-clip reload of 0.33 seconds. Ammo capacity of 60 rockets. Your armor damage about 250, module damage about 150 HP. Speed is about 264 meters per second. So really slow shell velocity there to sort of consider when firing the rockets. Okay, so looking at the armor now, and as you can see, like with all Shermans, there's not really much to look at. The main part of the armor is on the front. The upper plate sort of got between 50 and 70mm thickness of armor. The turret's got between 70 and 90, so a good amount of turret armor. It's obviously a fair bit of thickness on the just between the upper plate and the lower plate. Just looking at the modules, you can see where the engine and the fuel tanks are based. Let's say you have to be careful because this tank does get set on fire quite a lot. See the ammo racks where they're based as well on the left and the right and the bottom of the tank. But the main thing is this tank getting set on fire. It is quite prone to it, so that is something you definitely need to watch out for. Equally as well, should add that the rocket launcher won't receive health damage. However, shots can break the rockets as such. So onto the equipment, you've got, I picked optics, vert stabs, and traction system. I didn't opt for reload just because the main gun doesn't need it. You could advise for the rockets, but I just don't. I think traction would serve it better, personally, in my opinion. Looking at the perks, you've got Born Leader, Rapid Reload, Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Steady Aim, Silent Driving, Camouflage Expertise, Snapshot, Run and Gun. So a mixture of camo and gun perks. Gun perks just to keep it sort of accurate. Tier 6 gun can be a little bit trolly. But yeah, on equipment, I went for traction system just because I think the benefit of speed could be a better factor than reload, basically. Okay, so here we are on the first replay, which is Corellia, and we are top tier. I decided I'm going to go right hand side. Mainly that's where all the action is, and I figured I could probably get some rockets off there. So that's going to be my play. So yeah, I mean, I guess some of the things to point out with the rocket system, as you see, obviously it's quite tall. So one feature, one tip I could probably give is you can crest ridges without exposing the main turret of your tank. So you can just about expose the rockets before your turret and get a clip of rockets off, which is a good thing, because like I say, they can shoot the rockets all day long, but it won't cause any damage to your actual tank, to the health pool of your tank. I say it can damage the rockets. It may stop the rocket system from firing as such, damage that, but it won't do any damage to your tank health. Try getting some rockets in there onto that tank destroyer. I think managed to get one in, but I think most of it was just splash damage, to be fair, rather than direct pens. Managed to get kill shot using the main gun there. I'd say the main point with these rockets is they are very, very slow firing. The shell velocity is terrible, so don't expect like Cold War rockets or anything like that where it's a little bit quicker. They're not guided either. They're non-guided missiles, so you just shoot and they will just go wherever wherever you've aimed. They won't move midway through. So yeah, they're kind of more for close up. Just something to point out here, I'll sort of point out in a minute. We're getting some shots into this T34 85 here. Fired some rockets, but they didn't hit at all. He just got out of the way. But yeah, we're trying to get a shot into this T34, but there's a lot of dead wrecks in the way. Now we see this this heavy tank here. I don't know if it's heavy tank or nothing, medium tank. Yeah, so we're getting some shots for its turret. Go for the rocket shot here. Now you can see only one went through. Now the rockets were on the left hand side, so the majority hit that rock on the left hand side. So yeah, you have to be careful of that. When you're sort of poking corners, if you're trying to be clever and you can see the tank, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of your rockets are in position to fire. They may not be. Basically, be aware of what side your rockets, what tubes are coming out. Is it the right or the left hand side? So if it's the left and you've got a rock in the way, like we just seen, they're not going to hit their target. So yeah, that's one thing to consider when you're firing your rockets. I was trying to be clever there. I thought, oh, you can just slap this guy in the face with rockets, point blank range. No, yeah, the wall just ate the lot. See artillery here, and we've got the rockets loaded. This is the one thing these rockets are good for, is killing artillery. Artillery generally doesn't move when it sees you. It tries to home in. We get an RBRT there, barrage of rockets, and we take care of artillery, which is great. That's actually a nice feeling to dish out some punishment to artillery with rockets. So yeah, with artillery, the rockets are great for that if artillery doesn't move, which generally 9 times out of 10 they don't. But like I say, you really have to go. You have to lead the rockets with a hell of a lot of lead time, because, like I say, the shell velocity is just awful. So long range, I just wouldn't bother with them. People would just move out of the way. They'll see them coming a mile off. So yeah. But my view on this tank overall is I don't think it's all that great, to be fair. People on some social media sites saying it's OP. No, it really isn't. This is definitely not OP at all in my eyes. It's just memes, really. That's all it is. It's just a meme tank. Nothing really to take seriously on this tank at all. It's just, you fire some rockets and you may do damage, may not. Half the time they don't even pen. So you can see there we get a rocket barrage into this KB1. We track them in place, which is good. It's a nice little feature of these rockets. They do manage to track stuff in place. Managed to get the kill shot using the main gun, and yeah, one tank left and he gets taken out. So overall, this game, it wasn't an amazing game at all, but there was just some features I wanted to highlight, mainly the rock and the positioning of rockets. So we come second class there, about 1300 damage and 4 kills to end that game and come top of the board. So, but yeah, like I say, the main point in that video was just sort of highlighting, how to, well, basically how not to use a rocket launcher when you're peeking a corner. So be aware of that. But anyway, second game, we're going to be on Thiepval Ridge here, and again, I think we are top tier. I think maybe top tier in all of these replays, to be honest. It's, if I'm honest, it's about the only, being top tier is about the only time this tank is going to be fun. Tier 7 and tier 8, I mean, if you're bottom tier, then yeah, good luck. Even the sort of standard gun, the penetration on the APCR is just not going to go through anything at tier 8, really, to be fair. You may get some shots on some lightly armoured stuff, but you're going to get absolutely massacred, to be fair. One thing as well is try not to be tunnel vision with this tank when you're firing your rockets. Just fire the rockets and then back up and get out, because there's not much armour on this tank. So if you just sort of stay poking out, you are going to get, you're going to get beaten up, basically. So so just be aware of that. So anyway, we get the spot on that TD. He gets taken out and we get a bit of assist for that. Try firing the remainder of our rockets at that Panzer tank, that medium tank that's sitting in the back there. We see this tank destroyer as well. We tried getting a shot in with the main gun, but nothing happened. And there we go, barrage of rockets, and we get some nice splash damage, just reducing his health. So yeah, and then we take out the that TD with standard rounds. So that's some nice damage picked up there. Trying to see if we can get this medium tank spotted up. I kind of want him to sort of just be gone, really, because I figure there's going to be some stuff sitting at the back here. So I'm just being a bit patient, being aware of where my team is around me. And I decide, you know what, I'm going to make the play for it. I'm going to get this guy's spot up. We did manage to light him up, but we didn't get the assist on that. So a bit bizarre. That might have been the tank on the right hand side of me that managed to spot him. I'm not sure, but either way, we're kind of we need to push. We need to get this guy out. We're in a bit of a cross shot between this medium and the heavy tank. Heavy tank gets taken out on our left there, and we get some nice assists for that. We spotted up artillery, but unfortunately we get whacked by a TD. We unload our barrage of rockets there, and that just fully pens that grill. That poor guy just gets absolutely annihilated. That's second time in a couple of days I've come across a grill and just absolutely wiped him out with a barrage of rockets. So yeah, fun times. But being cautious of that TD, our engine is damaged as well, so it's not the right time to go pushing over with a damaged engine. See the other artillery sort of lit up there. And oh, Dickomat, sorry, it's a TD. I thought it was artillery. Gonna launch a barrage of rockets just in case he's just sort of backing off in one direction. Then we see artillery over here. Oh, I wish we had those rockets now. Switch back to standard gun. Tried getting a shot in, but unfortunately just missed our shots there. And he gets taken out by someone else. So we're going to make a push now. Going to try and see if we can mop up any more damage. We've not had a bad game, to be fair. 1.8k assist with 1.2k damage. See this Strix here, and I'm trying to work my gun depression here, but it's just not really working properly. Managed to get a couple of shots into that Strix though, which is good. We change back to rockets to try and see if we can get maybe a barrage off in these TDs. You can see that we got a shot in the in our rocket pod there, and it just bounced, which was good. So that's what I'm saying, that that your rocket launcher can bounce shots. So yeah, something to be aware of. We tried getting a barrage of rockets into that TD that was up on the hill there, but unfortunately backed out in time. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate. But then we get clipped out by the enemy Calliope. So yeah, we get taken out by that guy. We managed to get he managed to spot us, so fair play to him. Which just leaves him left on the enemy team to finish off. So yeah, we'll get to the results screen, guys, and see how we got on. So there we go, guys. We come top of the board with 4 kills, 1500 damage and 1900 assist. Got the first class there. So yeah, it was an alright game. It wasn't too bad. So yeah, we're heading into the third replay now, where we're on Arctic region. Again, I think we're top tier in this game, and I'm gonna go play the left hand side here. I'm thinking I can sort of just play off that ridge a little bit, and yeah, and see. Main thing I was sort of thinking of is I can get some rockets into stuff that TD's camping at the back there, or maybe some stuff crossing. I can potentially catch out with a barrage of rockets. So yeah, initially that's where I want to play. I'm also thinking I could possibly get some spots as well, because you can see we got no light tank on our team. We have got one artillery, but yeah, no light tanks. There's no vision really. But this medium of ours is sort of rushing in, going quite aggressive. So yeah, he's going to light a lot of stuff up for us, and obviously keep stuff distracted as well, which is great. We poked up here. We can see this KV1 get a shot, but doesn't hit his doesn't pen. But we do splash him with barrage of rockets. He sat there for too long, and we managed to get a shot at, yeah, managed to get some rockets into him. We're playing with a split ammo count here. We've got AP and APCR. One thing to notice with the AP is there is a very long, well, not very long, but you need to lead the shot. It's got poor shell velocity, the AP, so that's kind of why I just stopped out with APCR in the end, just because it was just much better. Get another rocket barrage into a tank at the back there, and like I say, we've got perfect position here. We've got playing off this ridge. There was quite a few things bouncing off of our rocket launcher, which is great. See the enemy Calliope there. For some reason we had HE loaded. It's the other reason why I got rid of the AP rounds as well, because I found myself sort of, I swap between the rocket launcher and swap ammo types on down bottom of my D-pad, so having less ammo types to toggle through was just a lot easier for me, to be fair. It is a bit scrubby firing full premium, but at the end of the day, cost doesn't bother me. It's there for a reason, and there to be used, so I'm going to use it. Anyway, we can spot this. We've spotted his KV1 and the OI up. They're getting shots put into them, so we get a little bit of assist off that. We just see this KV1S here, and just being a bit wary because obviously KV1S can hit quite hard if it's running the dirt gun. We do get a shot into him, we lose our spot. Good fire barrage of rockets there. Unfortunately, our teammate drives in front of us while we're getting a barrage off. We do get a couple of splashes on that KV1, which is great. But yeah, just a bit unfortunate. Our teammate drives out in front of us while we're firing those rockets. Get a shot on the main gun, which was actually aimed for that KV1, but hit the Stug. So unfortunately, that poor Stug got took out when he wasn't even lit, bless him. That's the dangers of driving out in front of a... dangers of driving out lit behind a TD that isn't. The shot aimed for you will usually hit the TD in front of you, so don't be that guy. I managed to get a shot into that KV1S that had sort of poked up on the opposite ridge there. Trying to see if we can get a shot in his OI, but it's very skeptical it's going to happen. Fire a barrage of rockets just to see if anything will happen. Doesn't look like, it doesn't seem to look like it's done anything. I don't think it hit the OI, to be fair. I think he just managed to get out in time. It's quite an even game, this. 10-9, one tank up, but it's still quite a close game. And yeah, so we're just sort of biding our time here. You see this IKV and a barrage of rockets again, just to try and see if we could possibly hit the top of him, but unfortunately we didn't. We've been lit and we're getting a few shots coming our way here. We think it's that medium tank that's spotting us up from across the way, so we're just being careful of that guy. Now the IKV has popped up and we're going to get some shots into him using the standard gun. Managed to hit his engine, breaking his engine, and we get the kill shot on him. So nice bit of fortune for us to have got that. And that gives us our third kill of the game. Still got his Hellcat here, which is not causing us too much of an issue at the moment, but I feel like if he stays there, he will do. And like I say, you can just see the issues with the rocket launcher and not aiming it in advance, even against an OI. Thought he was just going to run straight. Look, there's my poor aiming. But there we go. We do get a shot. The missiles do land, or rockets, should I say, and then manage to track him in place. Does fix his track. The OI's just had enough. He's just coming for us now. Try and land some more barrage of rockets, but the tank's moving, you're trying to fire rockets, unless you're leading them, which I wasn't, it's never going to work. So at this point I'm thinking, right, artillery's just focusing us now. That OI's just coming in and he's not really getting punished. I don't want to sit here and get caught out, so I'm just gonna pull back here to the next ridge where this bulldog is, and just try and see if I can get shots in at that OI, trying to avoid artillery as well. And yeah, the game's kind of, it's still close, but the enemy God, what the hell was that? Just getting trigger happy with the rockets now. Trying to sort of finish off this OI. Should have been a bit more conservative and played a bit more smart on that. But this position is kind of just, I feel like it's just a bit untenable now, with artillery constantly focusing that area, with the OI still there, and I wasn't sure if he was running the dirt gun or not. Now we're in a position where we can get a shot into the side of him, but luckily that A43 manages to take him out. The Hellcat is now pushing in, but unfortunately he's just backing out before I can get to him. However, we've just lit up, that TD's just fired us, and we've just lit him up, and there we go, we get a fire barrage of rockets at him, and he just gets absolutely splashed. Track him in place as well, and now we switch back to our standard gun, and we're just going to get shots into him. The Hellcat takes a shot at us, the Stug manages to get out, and just a bit unfortunate really. But yeah, we're going to pull back now, and we're just keeping an eye on this Hellcat, trying to see if our A43 can get in a position where he can sort of help, but doesn't look like that's the case. So I've said to him, I'm falling back now. I'm telling my team I'm falling back. I want to get into a better position. I don't want that. Yeah, that Hellcat. That Hellcat's probably going to bottom me up, to be fair, if I stay there, and I don't want that to happen. So I just felt a little bit insecure sitting there, and I decided that moving around was the better play, to be fair. That Hellcat's now been put down to a one-shot, which is good. Suffering a bit of lag there, like I have been pretty much for most of the games recently. I don't know why. Don't know if it's me or if it's wargaming, but yeah, lag is a real problem at the moment. So we can see this Hellcat come around. He gets a shot into us, which is really unfortunate, to be honest. We've got artillery looking at us as well. Our artillery takes him out, which is a great shot there. And yeah, I'm being targeted as well. So yeah, I was lucky to get out of that. That medium tank just managed to get out in time. Then this Stug just appears out of nowhere. I don't know if he actually hit us. I don't know if he was firing HE or what. I feel like he bounced or he just hit our track. But he didn't damage us. I was really fortunate because as soon as I saw, like, oh god, I'm dead. That's it, game over. But no, luckily we managed to get 2 shots into him, and we took him out for our 4th kill. So, yeah, we've fired a lot of rounds. You know, we've got 40 penetrations so far. It's been a really good game so far. 2.5k damage with 1600 assist, and we're pushing in for the last bits of last scraps of damage now. We're going to try and see if we can get those bits of damage. We know artillery's available for a bit of damage. And we had 2 rockets left there, and we get them into this this KB who's just camping the back. Now we're going to just keep firing all rounds at him and hopefully take him out. And there we go, our team manages to take him out. So all there is left is just artillery now, so we're going to try and see if we can finish that guy off. So we've just come around the corner here just to see if we can spot up artillery and try and get some shots into him. He's just the usual place down in here, did there, he takes a shot, and it's just fighting there. Who can get the kill? And yeah, we get the kills, so that brings an end to the game and the video. So yeah, we get the victory there. Come top of the board with 5 kills, 3,000 damage. Nice chunk of assists there, 2,100 assists, 556 shots in total, which is quite a lot. Picked up the ace tank there, high caliber, and yeah, brings an end to the video, guys. So yeah, hope you enjoy your T34 Calliope, and I will see you next time.